Okay, next thing we're going to talk about is speech delays. So we put a video up of Dr. Tanner, and there's a laser acupuncture protocol for speech, which works fantastic. But another way that we can start lasering these transcranially is hitting the major areas that help us coordinate our speech. So that would be our lateral cerebellum, which is our dentate nucleus, which coordinates our opposite cortex and coordinates our speech. Then it would be Wernicke's, arcuate fasciculus, and Broca's area in the front. So Wernicke's is where we interpret speech. That's where, information comes in. You say, hey James, can you grab that can? And he understands that, and he goes and grabs a can. And then what happens, that information comes up to the front, and it goes to Broca's. And then James will either say, yes, I can grab it, or no, I can't. That's him getting the words out. That's your Broca's area. So if a kid has a receptive speech issue, it's from Wernicke's, likely cerebellum and Wernicke's working together. If it's not getting to the front and he's not able to get the speech out, it's either arcuate fasciculus or it's your Broca's speech area that's involved. Either way, with all of them, I just laser all of them. So what I'll do is I'll hit lateral cerebellum on the cerebellum setting on this side. Then I'll go to frontal, general cortex, and I'll hit Wernicke's area. I'll do arcuate fasciculus, and I'll do Broca's area. And I'll do red and infrared on all those. Primarily, again, we're focusing a lot on infrared because we want to get all the way to the cortex. But I do like doing red, especially before it. I like doing it. Personally, I like doing red before because it helps to saturate all those tissues. So then when I do infrared, there's already photons in all those surface tissues, and we can get a little bit deeper is my theory. That's my philosophy. But, some other people will say you do infrared first and then red, but that's just how I like to do it. So I will do red and then I'll do infrared. And the big aspects is I'm just trying to hit all of the speech centers. When I do that, when a kid comes in with a speech delay, a lot of times all I'll do is I'll adjust them on the right side of their body to activate those networks, and I'll laser their left side, those speech centers. And usually we'll see pretty dramatic changes in their speech just by doing that. So just by getting energy to those speech centers. So I think a general approach here is a really good one. And then you can get more targeted in. If they understand everything, but they're just not getting words out, you can really target that Broca's area and do a lot more infrared for a longer period of time over that area, and see how they respond to it. If they respond really well to 2 minutes, do 2 minutes. If they respond, really well to 3 or 4 minutes, do 3 or 4 minutes, and play with that number to get an appropriate dose for that person. So really simple, easy protocol there for speech.